grabbed the same header we had on our pages, so far throughout the week, and just created just a nice little, how our header, what dimensions it's supposed to fit in. So we have a little reference here. All right. So the first thing we're using flex. We'll go down this list. Remember, we want to do display flex, and we can go ahead and add in all these nice prefixes here. And I'm going to take out this clear fix here because we don't need that. But we do have a container. So in that container, first of all, we want it to be width 970 pixels, right? And margin 0 auto. And then we will. What? Well, I just want to. So if I take it out, that is not the right. Well, do what? Thank you. So there's that. It still goes to the edge of the page. I just want to have that nice and container centered. But see, notice we've done display flex. So now already we have the header title, and then we have that header nav, right? Okay. So the next thing to go down the list, let me clear some of this stuff up. I got craziness going on here. Next thing going down the list is flex direction, right? And we want it to go in the flex direction of a row, and row is already by default, right? So it doesn't really matter, okay? Then, so we don't have to put it in there because it's already default. Flex wrap, by default it's no wrap. We want our nav bar, our header, all our stuff to be on one line. So for now we're just not even going to mess with wrap at this screen width. All right, so we have justify content. So basically on the main axis, right? On the main axis, what we're looking to do with our header title and our header nav is have it go one all the way to the left and one all the way to the right, correct? So what we're going to do is we're going to do space between. See that? So it pushes it and gets space in between. So since we only have 2 items, what's going to happen is we have, why am I drawing a blank here? Justify content. Hold on. Is that right? Yeah. Why is it not pushing all the way to the edge? Yeah, but it's not going all the way to the edge of the container. I was just playing. Let me see. I was just playing with this yesterday.
Maybe you need to make your container flex, container display flex, and then have the justify content for the container, not for the header.
Well, then that would just do the container. It wouldn't do anything in it.
No, the items in the container to move to the side of the container.
Say that one more time.
The container needs to be the flex, display flex, because you want your items to move to the edge of the container.
Yep.
And that's what is display flex applied to the container.
Yep.
And so the items which become flex items then go back to the Sublime. The items that become flex items then are your paragraph and your UL. Those are the two flex items.
Yeah.
Right.
In the CSS, doc container needs to have display flex.
Yes, a container should have display flex. Try putting that in your CSS and then refresh it. I don't know where it is now.
It's in the.
So you got it there.
Yeah, that's where I have it.
Specify content. Sure. Container, display flag, display content, space contain.
All right. That's what I was missing. The flex items need to have. Where's flex items?
0, 1 auto.
Yeah, 0, 1 auto. So let me explain this to you. There's somewhere in here where it's shorthand.
One thing that's cool to know about this page is this is like the ultimate reference for Flexbox. So anytime you want to know about Flexbox, come to this page. It's at a website called CSS Tricks, which is a really good website for learning.
Basically, the flex basis is when it's set to auto, the extra space doesn't really make sense here, but it's distributed based on the flex grow values, and we didn't give them any flex grow values. I honestly am not really sure. I'm trying to remember. Flex, it's 0. So with flex, the way we did it. Oh man, what? Trying to think how to explain this.
So the left side of this page is all about, go back to the other one.
Yep.
The left side of this page is all about the container. So that's how you read this page. And scroll to the top. So properties for the parent right there. Right? So the left side is all your container. So you have display flex. I'm applying that to the container. Flex direction. I'm applying that to the container. What's the next one for the flow? What's it called? Flex wrap. I'm applying that to the container. Right? So everything on the left is about the container on this page. Everything on the right, go back to the top. Everything on the right here is about the children. These are children that are only one level deep. And so these are things you apply to the children. And you have, scroll to the top. So you can change the order of the children, the flex items, right? Anything that's in a flex container, the direct child inside a flex container. You can change the order, and so you can see 1, 1, 2, 3, -1, 1, 2, 5, right? You can change whether it grows and whether it shrinks, and it grows or shrinks in relation to the other elements in there. So these are a little bit mysterious, but then you have flex basis, which is the shorthand for all of those. No, sorry, flex is the shorthand for all those. So you have grow, shrink, and basis, and then basis is a little bit.
The thing is this where it all happens here in this is basis. It's so when I put the basis. Sorry, let's go back to this. When I put the basis of auto.
You have 0, 1 auto, so you have flex grow is 0, flex shrink is 1, and
So I don't know why. I don't know why it didn't work before, but all it did is once I put it into Sublime, it worked. Does that make sense? For some reason, when I was doing it before, we had done it right. It just wasn't showing right because I was doing it live in here. So just to show you guys. So like, remember we had it like this, and we put in that space between. But for some reason before, I don't know if I was spelling something wrong or whatever. it's not registering. Does that make sense? Like that's the right way to do it, space between, because it puts all the space in between, but it's not.
The Oracle has a comment.
Yeah.
Funny thing to note is that 0, 1 auto is actually the initial value for flex.
Right, exactly. That's why I was confused why that would work. So what it really was is had nothing to do with the 0, 1 auto, because like he said, that's the initial value, and we'll go more into that tomorrow because that's more complex when you get into the initial items itself. I don't know why it didn't work a second ago when we were working live in the browser, but the only thing you have to do when you have two items like that is just put in justify content space between. All right, so that's why. Yeah, that's why I was so confused right there. I'm like, this is supposed to work. All right, so it's just all it's doing is pushing each of them out all the way to the sides, and if we had a third item, it would put it right there in the middle. So it pushes them as far away as possible within the container, right?
So here's my, or you're probably going to ask this next.
No, go. What were you gonna say?
How do you make, and somebody answer if you think you have an idea, how do you take your ordered list, your unordered list, all those LIs, about me, my project, quotes, Goodreads, right? That's by default vertical. How do you take that and turn it into a nav kind of thing where it's horizontal? Inline block is one way we've learned, right? But what did we just learn about the flex parent? What's the first thing that, one of the things we learned about it? Flex container is, the parent is what? We could choose row or column, right? And if we choose row, what does it do to all of its children? So can we put a flex box around that UL, make it a container, and we'll take all the children, the LI, make them rows? So just do UL display flex.
Yep. So UL display flex. We'll take out this justify content right here, and boom, we have that nice, just like that. We can put some padding. See that? So, and if you want, just
So that's the next question. Look at, before you do the welcome, are you going to do the welcome to Ryan Bonhardt now? Bring it down a little?
I was just going to bring them both down.
Okay. How would you guys go about bringing down things? Padding? Is that, but like if we have a container, right? We kind of want to, is there some way what you know about flex now to kind of get things into the middle of a container? Yeah, so we have justify content, we have alignment. Can we do alignment with flex to get those guys in the middle of the container?
There we go. So we have, so we kept line content.
I always forget.
I do too, obviously.
It's new.
Ah.
Go look at the little.
Oh, that's because we haven't set the container to be the same height as the header. So if we set the container, height 51 pixels, we'll probably have to do it over here. Yeah. Thank you, guys. There we go. There we go. All right, so just nice and simple, just like that. We've pushed it all the way to the side, and we've aligned it top to bottom in the center. Make sense? So sorry for that confusion. For some reason, it wasn't working when we were doing it live. But so who thinks this is much easier than floating it? All right, so you've done the hard way. And now you know the easy way. So we have about 15, 12, 10 minutes here. So if you want to try to knock this out on your own here. And then tomorrow we're going to go in more complex. We'll make a full blog page layout with Flex, and we'll do that gallery page with it.